The symptoms are discomfort around the eyes. They can be irritable, they can be itchy with an allergic component, they can feel like an eyelash in your eyes because the tears are not wetting the cornea properly. The tear film is the first thing that light comes into contact with when it's going to be focused onto the retina, and if the tear film is inadequate, it can be blurry, stingy, lights can be uncomfortable. People find it hard to work on a computer. They find that when they start to work or start to read, their eyes just want to close and they want to shut, and they can't carry on with their work. So it can really be quite intrusive. It can also make the eyelids swell up because the eyelids want to protect the cornea, and if the cornea is not being nurtured and healed by a healthy tear film, then the cornea is in trouble, and the lids want to help the cornea, and they swell up and want to close up like a natural bandage. So you can have swollen lids, red eyes, you don't want to go outside, you don't want to work. It can become obsessive with some people and take over their lives and be miserable, whereas the vast majority of people will just have irritable eyes, and they're told they have dry eyes, so they put tears in. Another symptoms can be discharge around the eyes. You can wake up in the morning with sticky, dischargy eyes, and you can wipe it all away, and then come early afternoon, 2 p.m, you get a build-up of white, grotty bits pulling up in the corner of the eye. And this is because the mucus, the water, and the oil are all being shaken up like a cocktail in a bartender, so that instead of being clear water with a layer of oil, it's all mixed up into a dry, greasy discharge, because there's not enough water in there, and that builds up this stringy discharge. It can also give rise to glare at night, dislike of bright lights. People who wear contact lenses, if they have an inadequate ocean of tears at the surface of the eye, find that the contact lens can't float semi-submerged in the ocean. There's a dry, inadequate tear film, and they have to wear the contact lenses less and less. Whereas before they could have worn their contact lenses from dawn till dusk, they now find they have to wear their contact lenses for shorter periods of time because it's just too uncomfortable.